I'd say for the past week or so, I've been working really hard on trying to get better at lighting, essentially color, through the use of picture profiles, mainly S-Log2. But it's a process that I've sort of been avoiding for a really long time in terms of getting better at it, just because it can fail so miserably, and there's such a learning curve that is nuanced, and it's less about what is your technical know-how and more about what is your training of your eye. And after like a decade of kind of avoiding that aspect of my work, I'm just, the last few days of videos, I've been really focusing on trying to, I mean, there's no way around it. It's just repetition. It's just going to be making a lot of really bad looking images until I can finally fine tune something that looks good. So your exposure is very different. You can't really rely on your eye. You have to rely more on a histogram to sort of like overexpose or sometimes underexpose the image so it doesn't look right. But then once you get it into your editing software and you can play around with the colors, you can pull that color information out. But then that's step one. And then step two is creating something stylized that looks good without looking muddy or kind of oversaturated and just like you put some cheap Instagram filter on your footage, which is what the last few days have sort of looked like. And it's an ongoing learning curve. And so while these videos aren't going to be terribly exciting, for those of you who maybe have any interest in photography or cinematography, you might be interested in this, but mostly it's just, there's only one way through this process, and that's through it. That's just failing, the adventure of failure.